It's time for WFO Radio NHRA Nitro. Here's your host, Joe Costello.
WFO, everybody. Joe Costello back with you, and we're getting ready for the 51st Amalie Motor Oil NHRA Gatornationals. Terry McMillen going to be our guest, and we have had Terry on the past few years. Over the course of the WFO season, there are a few interviews we do on a regular basis, like Ron Capps before the start of the season, benchmarks, and Terry McMillen at his sponsors race is one of them. Because we know one day he is going to break through and win the race. It's going to be a big deal, and we'll have all those interviews and all that struggle to look back on ultimately when he climbs to the top of the mountain. It's going to be great. We know it's going to happen. Terry McMillen just minutes away. The archive going to be located. Baby Gators last weekend. This weekend, of course, the Gatornationals. And if you're going to be there and you see me, shout WFO. And maybe we'll have some time to talk and chat and hang out a little bit because this is my favorite race of the year. It's the Gatornationals, and it's all brought to you by on WFO. We have a couple of great sponsors, just like to name check them at the start of the show, talking about Rodak's Coffee and Grills.com. Marvin Rodak roasts gourmet coffee from around the world, fresh per your order, full bean or ground. They do hot sauces and spice rubs. 817-924-6821. Go to the website, check out the recipes. He's won awards, he's been on TV, and he makes drag racing themed coffee blends. Come on, why would you not want to try that? Rodak's Coffee and Grills.com. MagicDryUS.com, the official organic absorbent of the NHRA. Magic Dry, it's lighter, it's better, it's made of coconut. They support drag racing. Why would you not use MagicDryUS.com? Total Seal piston rings, the leader in ring seal technology. A new Hidden Horsepower podcast will be coming out very, very soon. But really, it's all about if you're an engine builder, if you're having an engine built and your builder doesn't use Total Seal, you might want to get in their ear. Call Keith Jones, 800-874-2753. Ask for Keith Jones. He is my co-host on Hidden Horsepower. I've learned so much about piston rings, ring seal, just what's important, what's less important. Bottom line is, if you're going to spend money on high-performance stuff, you should have the best rings possible, and that is Total Seal. TotalSeal.com. Samtech.edu, a new factory stock podcast is waiting for you. Samtech.edu Factory Stock Showdown is back. The whole category sponsored by Samtech because they know that the young kids are going to see Camaros and Challengers and Mustangs just like they see on the street and at the dealership. Maybe even their friends got them or their friend's mom has one and they want to work on those cars as opposed to the classics. Samtech sponsors Factory Stock Showdown for that reason because the next generation of engine builders and high-performance techs and CNC machinists, motorsport EFI tuners, electronic fuel injection experts are going to come through Samtech. And if that's you, or maybe you're thinking about it being you, or you want to explore at very least, 713-683-3817. And if you're a parent and you're thinking about this for your kid, like Jimmy loves race cars, but I don't know if Jimmy wants to go to the school, you can definitely send him my way. Have him listen to WFO, and we'll yell at him, Jimmy, you're disappointing your parents, Jimmy. And finally, I won't do that to Jimmy. 713-683-3817. And finally, Frank Hawley's Drag Racing School, the Dragster Adventure, located in Gainesville, Florida. And on March 27th, I've never looked past the Gatornationals ever in my life, except maybe this time, because I get to go on the Dragster Adventure on March 27th. 866-480-7223. Maybe there's a spot left. You can try to finagle an extra spot if you want to get in there and be in the same class as WFO Joe on March 27th. But really, the bottom line is the course goes around the country, and it's a thrill experience. You show up with just your clothes on your back, and you have a great day of racing dragsters, 130 miles per hour in the quarter mile. That is very quick, very fast. Frank Hawley's Drag Racing School, the Dragster Adventure. Drag Racing Edge magazine, we'll be hearing from Johnny D this week, and EV3 Drag Racing, a game for your mobile device. It's all going down. WFO stickers will tell you how to get some for free. All coming up on the show, but right now, it's time to get into it with our guest. Joining us now for our yearly pre-Gatornationals conversation. It's the 51st Amalie Motor Oil Gatornationals. He is the Amalie driver, and I am telling you, one of these years, he's going to be the Amalie Motor Oil Gatornationals winner. Terry McMillen joins us now. Terry, how are you?
Hey, Joe. Good, man. We're doing really well. Really excited about this week, and just looking for a great outing. The cars come around, and man, I think we got something.
The car is coming around, and you guys have been working very hard on some things. Last year was a really struggling year, though, a challenging year. It just goes to show you that as soon as you think you've made it, things can change to complicate the issue. But it was a learning season for you.
It really was. We ended up having a couple of issues all in the clutch area, and those, unfortunately, within the cover, and what we ended up learning eventually, once it got hot enough one time and we had it out, it was cracked, and then we had it checked, and it was cracked in every finger location. So it would run a 76, but if you put one nut on it or took one nut off, it would smoke the tires. All it would ever do is a 76. Best bracket car in the world, but, we're not in that business.
Wow, and that's got to be so, frustrating, annoying, aggravating. Everybody has chased some sort of a bizarre gremlin on their car, on their house. There's always been some sort of weird thing that everyone has to fight. But, it's costing you thousands of dollars. You don't know what it is, and it turns out to be something like that.
Yeah, we spent a lot of time, Rob, the team, everybody going over every piece and part trying to find it. And then we started making changes to our tune-up and our clutch disc program. And we were throwing everything at it, trying to make it balance out. And when we left Indy, we found the problem, and we put a new one in Brainerd. And then we started picking away at it. And before you knew it, we had our car back. I think last year at the end, we were number one in 9 sessions of racing. So, that was a great sign. And then, you go into Pomona and Phoenix, and we had a great car in both places, and it's just really exciting to know that we have that momentum going for us. But we're going to add another factor into it, and that is that we are going to debut a brand new design car this weekend in Gainesville. Now, we will have the old one with us if it don't work out, but we want to debut the new car in Gainesville, and we believe that that's going to be the combination to win the race this weekend.
Which is something that is so exciting to fans of the Gatornationals, where Amato brought out the tall wing, where Garlitz brought out Swap Rat 30, the Streamliner, so many different innovations. Kenny Bernstein with the first aerodynamically tested, wind tunnel tested Ford Tempo body, all came out at the Gatornationals. So you guys are kind of stepping out of the mold. You've done an in-house chassis before, but now this one is innovative in some ways. I'm quite sure you can't tell us exactly, but can you give us some hints or subjects that we might dwell on?
Yeah, it's really true. We really don't want to discuss a lot of what we've done. We certainly have taken some major steps. Rob has, and as well as Durhammer, who's been helping as well, design a car that's safer, trying to get a little more longevity out of it. I mean, typically, in the past we've had the front half of the car, twice a year. We ran the car, last year's car, all year long and even into this year with the front half, and it hasn't changed an ounce. So those some learning curves, trying to drive the cost down a little bit of the sport, but more importantly, make it safe. But want a car that's going to be dependable and fast. And I think that we have the combination. I'm really excited to get in the car and hit the gas because, like you said, Gainesville has been a place of history, a lot of debuting of new pieces and parts, and hopefully what we're working on and goes out there and delivers just that.
Wouldn't that be fantastic? All right, you're always very busy leading up to the Gatornationals. Give us and the fans a rundown beginning on Wednesday. Like start out on the Wednesday, because I would imagine that people are going to be headed that way on Wednesday. But it's a very busy race for you. Amalie, Florida-based company, family-owned, Florida-based oil company. They're huge. People don't realize how huge they are. They're committed to you, one of the longest-running single sponsorships in NHRA, maybe the longest. And now this race. They love the race, and they use the race to increase their profile. So you got a lot going on at this one.
It is. It's really a busy race, and one that we look forward to all the time. I mean, while we have a tremendous fan following, certainly it's really great to come out and showcase the car in the backyard of Amalie so that all the employees can see that every ounce of the oil that they're making and all the benefits that this is, coming up to and leading them to have a race that they can hang out, have food, and get to see what we do on our cars as we learn the oil business. But at the same point in time, it is a busy week. On Wednesday, we're gonna start out having an NHRA race for the sponsors at like 6:00 at night. But before that, we're gonna have a media race. We're inviting all the media to come out, and they can all participate for Ironman that is going to travel around the radio stations, TV stations. So whoever the winner is, they're going to get their name on that wally, and then that wally or plaque is going to sit in their location for a year, and then they're going to bring it back and race the following year. And I tell you, the excitement on that it's given me goosebumps. It's been really exciting. We're also going to start the car. The winner of that race is going to get inside my fuel car, and we're going to fire that puppy up, let them run through some motions with it, and then we're going to shut it off. And then at the end, at 6 o'clock, prior to 6 o'clock, we're going to start it up with me in the car. I'm sure we'll whack the throttle a couple times, as Rob is well known for doing. And, so that's just Wednesday. And then Thursday, it's just the whole media thing and Amalie employees coming out, getting everything set up. So it's a great, busy weekend. And, man, I just can't wait to get it started because it's just always in the back of your mind. It takes like 3 months to get ready for this for me, and because there's so much to do. And I'm excited, I'm pumped up, and I can't wait to come out there and deliver everything and the energy that we have with this new car and showcase this team that we have today because they're doing a fabulous job.
Very exciting. Yeah, we'll not be starting the car downtown this year. We'll be doing it at the track. Just wanted to make that clear to everybody. But I think that had run its course, and now you guys are doing something new, which is fresh and exciting and great stuff. All right, so let's focus to the on-track action. You have mentioned the car has been quick and fast. And I won't bring up Phoenix. There was just weirdness going on out there. But that wasn't the right time. This is the right time. So once all the media obligations are in the rearview mirror and it's Q1 on Friday, how are you going to approach this race?
Well, we're going to go out there with the first brand new car. We're going to make the first hit on that. We're going to drive it all the way down the end of the track. If it's wanting to be driven that far, I'm going to take it all the way down there. We believe that this car is going to run extremely well. I think that the 69s that we ran in Phoenix easily should have been 65s had the car, been right in the back half. So I think some of the things that we've changed, new fresh pipe always is, generous to ET. So I really believe that we're going to have a car that can contend, not only good enough to win the race, but even contend to be a number one at the end of the sessions.
Wow, tremendous. Well, you've been really strong already, and I know Rob is a very driven and determined guy. The way you guys have found a home together is obviously a team now, and you got to have that. You've done a great job. Terry, I thank you for coming on WFO Radio. We've got a nice little streak here before the Amalie Motor Oil NHRA Gatornationals. You are the flagship for that team. You're doing a great job as the face of their sponsorship and drag racing. And, good things are coming your way. But a big win at the Gatornationals, Amalie race, Amalie driver, that I think would be, the cherry on top of it all. I wish you good luck.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. We've been fortunate enough to win Indy. We won our first race. We got to win Gainesville, and we have to win a championship. So we got a bucket list, still got some items that we got to accomplish, and we're going to go out there and do that. But for all the WFO listeners, man, we love you guys. You guys rock, and certainly thank you for supporting WFO and all the racers, because without you guys, none of this would be worth it. So, Joe, to you, great job. Fans, we love you. We'll see you in Gainesville.
Thank you, Terry. Terry McMillen with us here on WFO Radio. And it was a few years ago when Terry went to the final round, and really with the Amalie sponsorship, I think it's great for Terry to get as much pub as possible the week of his sponsor's race, because I want Amalie to stay on board with Terry for as long as possible and, who knows, expand, right? Terry needs a second car out there, Amalie. He needs more data. You need 2 Amalie Motor Oil dragsters out there. We need Amalie to step up is what we need. Now, I'm just saying that kind of tongue-in-cheek, but really, Terry gets to be on before the Gator Nationals every year as long as Amalie is sponsoring the race and him. That's it, the way I look at it. And he's going to win one year. I have no doubt. Maybe it'll be this year, and I'll be the Swami. I'll be a genius. But we'll see. Now, it's going to be a big week of WFO. We're going to have a lot of stuff. We're going to have John DeBartolomeo on. We're going to have Angie Smith on. All kinds of great stuff. Working on other guests. And it's going to be a whole lot of fun. If you're going to be out there, I'll be out there on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Garlitz is in the archive. You heard him talking about the Hall of Fame. All that going down. Going to be a lot of fun. If you can't take it in, of course, it's going to be on NHRA.tv, and we'll be doing a lot of WFO social media. So follow at me, WFO Joe, at WFO Radio, all of that stuff. And if you love WFO, then here's where we get all cross-promotional, right? No, here's the deal. I will send you some of our new round logo WFO stickers for free. You do not have to pay, but you have to send a couple of stamps, the self-addressed stamped envelope thing that we tell you about on a regular basis. Castello Media /WFO stickers. P.O. Box 848-353, Pembroke Pines, Florida, 33084. And if you missed that address or you're running to get a pen, just rewind it. It's a podcast. You can go back and hear that again. Send a self-addressed stamped envelope, an envelope that's written out to your address with a stamp, preferably two, because I can put more stickers on there, already on it. And then you take that, you put your return address in the return address as well, and you stuff it in another envelope, and you send that to me. So ultimately, it's going to cost you, I think, 3 stamps. And I will get it, I will open it, I'll see your envelope, I'll stuff it with a bunch of stickers and send it back. And it happens very quickly. Otherwise, if I have to fill out an address and do all that stuff, I just will put it off and I won't get to it and it won't happen. We have done with the post office box was full the last time I was there, and it was such a great experience, I've decided to promote this even more heavily. So if you want some WFO stickers, if you love WFO, they're good quality stickers made by Signpunk, Sticker Punk, Jeff Strickland. These are like world champion stickers made by a world champion. Send them to Castello Media /WFO stickers, P.O. Box 848-353, Pembroke Pines, Florida, 33084. More WFO in the archive. Last week's Ignition Show was a weekend Ignition Show, but a whole lot of fun. NASCAR is coming to South Florida, and we have promotional tickets we're going to be giving away, so you got to listen on that Ignition Show. One more shout-out to our sponsors, Frank Hawley's Drag Racing School, samtech.edu, Total Seal Piston Rings, MagicDryUS.com, that's Magic Dry, of course, and Rodax Coffee and Grills.com, plus Drag Racing Edge and EV3 Drag Racing. They make it happen for WFO. And if you want a WFO radio t-shirt, you can get one in the Nitrofish trailer at the races or go to nitrofishracing.com. Those WFO t-shirts, I'm seeing them everywhere. Get yours, 10th anniversary. It's kind of cool. It's a shirt, like even if you don't like the podcast, you might like the shirt, which is great stuff. All right, more WFO to come. Stay ready.
This is WFO Radio.
I love WFO Radio. Oh, yeah.
The views and opinions of the hosts, guests, or callers do not necessarily reflect that of the station ownership, advertisers, or agencies.
Start your education at full speed with the School of Automotive Machinists and Technology. Accelerate your career as a high-performance engine builder with classroom instruction and practical hands-on experience in the lab, on the dyno, and at the track. In addition to the blockhead and CNC programs, SAM now offers motorsport, EFI tuning, and an Associates of Applied Science degree. And SAM is a military-friendly school, approved to train veterans and other eligible persons under the GI Bill. Start your education at full speed. Go to samtech.edu today.
Hey everybody, Joe here, and I hereby decree on behalf of the WFO universe, the winter is over, which means it's time to grill. Get yourself some Rodax Coffee and Grills.com, barbecue spice rub, hot sauce, and of course, incredible coffee. They've got the WFO radio blend, they've got the Bang the Blower, they've got the exotics. It's all roasted fresh per your order, representing the top 5% of coffee throughout the world. Go to RodaxCoffeeandGrills.com or give Marvin a call. 817-924-6821 for RodaxCoffeeandGrills.com. Attention adrenaline junkies, Frank Hawley's Dragster Adventure is calling you. Rides available for the 2020 season. Go to frankhawley.com. They're coming to a track near you. It makes a great gift, and you know the holidays are coming, whether it be licensing for super comp, super gas, all the way up to top alcohol, they can do it. But if you're a drag racing fan and you've always imagined what it might be like to drive a dragster, to accelerate 0 to 60 in 3 seconds and run 10s in the quarter mile, give them a call. 866-480-7223, frankhawley.com, the Dragster Adventure, and tell them you heard it on WFO. Hey, engine builders, Total Seal piston rings are the leader in ring seal technology, and they go out of their way to help their customers and will make custom sets for any specific piston you might have. Customer service, top notch. Made in America? Absolutely. They're located in Phoenix, Arizona, and they've got everything it takes to develop the world's best piston rings. Give them a call at 800-874-2753 or go to TotalSeal.com. You're working in the shop, you've got spills, you've spilled oil, it's everywhere. What are you going to do? I know what you're going to do, but that's not the best way to do it. The best way to do it is to go to magicdryus.com and order the official organic absorbent of the National Hot Rod Association, Magic Dry. It's lighter, it absorbs more, it's better for the environment. It's made out of coconut. It's made in America. magicdryus.com. They've got spill kits that include everything you need for a regular, normal household spill, all the way up to a large industrial spill. We always say, if you've got a cat, get Cat Spot. If you've got a shop, if you've got a factory, if you've got a spill, call Magic Dry. That's magicdryus.com.
Hey, WFO Universe. Want to hear your favorite interviews before anyone else? I'm talking VIP access. Want to get right to the interviews? Go to patreon.com/WFO Radio. You get special VIP content, early access to interviews, and get straight to the interviews on patreon.com/WFO Radio. That's patreon.com/WFO Radio. Become a patron. Become a WFO VIP. Do it now.
This is WFO Radio.